On Friday, the long-awaited sequel to The Incredibles came out, so today we're going to dive into whether or not it was worth the wait. I want to start by saying I really enjoyed this movie. It was funny, action-packed, the detail was on point, and the best part of the movie was Jack. He made everything more enjoyable. But as good as it was, there were some problems that could have used some tweaking, and it would have made the movie just that much better. The main problem was the villain Screenslaver, and that's because I found her reveal to be too predictable, and because her motive and backstory fell short, and it really didn't make much sense to me. Throughout, they were really trying to make you think Winston was the villain, when in fact it was his sister Evelyn, and it wasn't really surprising because she was the only one of the two that was tech savvy. When it came to the backstory Winston told about his father, there were two things wrong with it. Firstly, there shouldn't have been a debate between the siblings because they both knew that supers were illegalized and it couldn't have been their fault. If anything, Evelyn should be mad at her father for not taking her mother's advice and going into the safe room, instead of being mad at the supers. She clearly knew that they didn't do anything wrong. Secondly, the father really should have known better. He should have known that they were being decommissioned since he was so close to them, and that this whole legalization process did not happen overnight. There were cases and talks all over the news for at least a few months, if not longer.
And open the floodgates for dozens of superhero lawsuits the world over.
So that's the main problem I have with the film, and now I know I'm going to sound like I'm nitpicking, but I want to talk about some things that I wish I had seen. I wish we saw more of Lucius and more of Edna. For example, we could have seen Lucius maybe having dinner with his wife and showing his side of the story. And for Edna, I wanted to see her be more than just a babysitter for Jack. I wish they gave more depth to Void and the other wannabe supers, because all they were used for were Screenslaver's henchmen that were being mind-controlled. I wanted to see them being more in action, and maybe Elastigirl could have mentored them in some way, I don't know. Another thing I wish they could have added was bringing back a super from the old days, like Gazer Beam. And I know it doesn't seem like it makes much sense, but I will do a video explaining why he could have faked his death. So I give this movie 7.5 Jacks out of 10. I don't think it was worth the wait, and I know it takes about 4 to 7 years for Pixar to make a movie, but they had double the amount of time. Pixar is known for evoking emotion, and I didn't really feel that with this movie. If they made it darker like the first one, and added maybe a character death here and there, especially because the audience has grown since the first one. They're all teenagers or young adults at this point. I'm not saying this movie was bad. I actually really enjoyed it, but it didn't live up to some of my expectations. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Disagree? What was your favorite part of the movie? Also, make sure to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit subscribe to stay up to date with my latest videos. And until next time, thanks for watching.